word this real quick. Okay, pardon that. This year's theme is disability, part of the equity equation. Today, we will hear from friends who are really deep in the work of making disabilities part of our everyday equation in the workplace and the classroom. So I am recording, as you can hear and see. So if you care to turn your video off, you can. If you need a break, be sure to take one. We will hear from the mayor's office for people with disabilities and how they can help our communities. Let's just we have a pretty small group, so I think that we can maybe just introduce ourselves with your name, the organization you're with, your pronouns if you care to share them, and how do you feel this morning at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I'll start it off. My name is Renuka, and I serve Scale It, an organization that supports adult education community-based organizations and city, local community colleges around the state of Illinois. And I go by she, her, hers, Aya, and thee, and I am feeling a little bit just a little gloomy. It's raining, so I think I'm feeling that. So I'm just gonna pass it real quick to a lot of people are coming in now. So how about Jocelyn?
Hi, good morning. Jocelyn Romasanto from the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. I am presenting with Johanna. And my pronouns are she, her, and hers. How I'm feeling at 11:30, kind of tired because of the weather. Pass it on to Johanna.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Johanna McMahon, and I am one of the career placement counselors with the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities Career Center. And this morning, I'm a pretty active person. I would say I'm feeling just fine, a little antsy, but I'm good. And I'm going to say I prefer she, her pronouns. I'm going to pass it to Jessica.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Jessica Gonzalez. I am with Scale It. I am a career pathway navigator for the North Side. I work with Truman College, Lawrence Unemployment Office, and tons of other organizations and institutions. My pronouns are she and her. How I'm feeling this morning, I kind of get with what Renuka is saying. It's a little cold, a little gloomy out, but I also feel a little cozy. Like I'm working from home today, so I'm very blessed about that. So I get to be like a little cozy in my living room while it's gloomy out. So it's not too bad, but it'd be different if I had to go out in the gloom. I'll pass it to Gabe.
Hey everybody, this is Gabriel Perez or Gabe. I'm the navigator at the Near West American Job Center located in Pilsen with Scale It. Sorry, I'm also admitting people to the meeting. Go by he, him, él. I feel good. Just presented tips and tools to the state of Illinois, workforce innovation, and I wanted to stop by as well, say hello. I haven't met Joanna and Jocelyn, but I'm at Near West Pilsen. I've met staff there as well, and I'd love to hear more about the program. Germania, would you like to go next?
Yeah, my name is Germania. I go by she, her, and Aya. I'm also working at Scale It as a career pathways navigator in the AJC in Maywood. And yes, it's gloomy, but I agree with Jessica. It's also very cozy. My dogs are curled up on the bed. They don't want to move. So yeah, it's all good. Thank you.
Thank you, Germania. Do you want to just pass it on real fast? Do you see anyone? Okay, cool.
Michael Matos.
Thank you, Armania. Hello, everyone. Michael Matos, the education technology director for Scale It. Glad to be here to see all of you. Elle, him, he, and the weather, I like it when it rains and it's warm out because it is still warm out. So I'm feeling good. Let's see if I can find who to pass it off to here. Has Joanna gone?
I
Or
did go.
Anna? You did
I
go?
went already.
Okay.
We got
Uh,
Angel, Kate, Sybil, Roxanne, Keisha.
You got, okay, let's go with Sybil. Hey,
Mhm.
Sybil.
Good morning, everybody. Sybil Morrison, I'm with, I don't see what we're supposed to answer. I'll just go and then let me know if I missed something. So I'm with Scale Lit, slash Vista, volunteer, working with Michael, as a digital navigator. And how we're feeling, is that it, or our
Exactly.
general mood, is
Just,
that right?
yeah, on this kind of rainy morning, how are you feeling?
I'm really calm and relaxed. Yeah. And she, her are my pronouns.
All right, so we have Angel, Kate, Roxanne, Keisha, and Susie left.
You just go.
Yeah, how about Angel?
I'm like, I could just jump in. I'm all about to jump in. Hi, I am Angel. I am in Skill Lit, and I don't know what I am. I'm a navigator's assistant. I'm Robert's assistant. Renuka, anybody, Gabe's assistant. I'm just here, and I identify myself as I'm everybody. I don't know. I was born a girl, and I love my husband. So let's just say that. But I'm anybody who you need me to be. And I feel good today. So,
Awesome.
Kate, you take it away, Kate.
Everybody, I'm sorry. My name is Kate, and I work at the Honor Family Alliance. And my pronouns is she or her. And I'm hoping for a calm day due to the rain. And my organization had a big event last Saturday, so I feel a little tired, but I will try to make today is a good day. Thank you. Roxanne?
Thank you, Kate. Roxanne, I think that's you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Roxanne Garcia. I am a career pathways navigator at the North Riverside American Job Center. I go by she, her, ella. Today, I feel relaxed, like refreshed. I kind of got a lot of sleep last night, maybe a little bit too much. Woke up a little late, but feeling good. And then has Susie gone? That way we can pick Susie.
Hi, everyone. Sorry it took me a minute there. I'm Susie Harkins, and I am a career pathways navigator at the Southwest American Job Center at Daly College, but I work for Scale It. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and today I'm feeling okay. Today is Wednesday, and I took Friday off, and I have a half day tomorrow, so I'm feeling good because it's almost like my Friday today, so feeling good. I jumped in a little late.
So we have Candace and Keisha. Oh, Candace.
Keisha.
Okay.
I'm going to pass it to Keisha then.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Keisha. I am the Adult Literacy Coordinator at Prairie State College in Chicago Heights. My pronouns are her and she, or she, and I am feeling pretty well today. I've had 2 cups of coffee, so I am over here in my seat. You can't see me because my camera is not working, but I'm over here pop locking, so I feel good. Nice to be on the meeting with all of you.
Okay, well, thank you, Keisha. I'm so happy that you came over here from Prairie State College. It's great to see you all and hear from you all. Like I mentioned, in continuation with NDEAM, National Disability Employment Awareness Month, we are here today. We heard from the Department of Human Services last last week, couple weeks ago, and here we are with the mayor's office for people with disabilities, and look a little, just we're going to hear a little bit, a deeper look into how the city can help, and even what the city does with the population that we're speaking about. So I really thank you for being here, and this is our first time sort of in celebration, so it's new, and I appreciate, like, yeah, the patience that you have with me and this whole topic. So we're all ready, and if Johanna and Jocelyn are ready, then yeah, take it away. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Okay, so I will share my screen. Bear with me, everyone. I have like 3 screens in front of me, so give me 1 second. Should I leave it like this, or can I put it in share from the presentation mode? Let's see. It's funny, just when you think you've practiced this,
I know.
does it work?
If you go to slideshow, you can do that way.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So as mentioned earlier, my name is Johanna McMahon, and I am one of the career placement counselors in the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities Career Center. Just a little bit of backlog. Our Career Center officially opened, or had a soft launch in July, but we actually officially opened and started serving the community October, I want to say 15th, which is National Disability Awareness Month. And it was really important to our commissioner, her name is Rachel Arfa, to launch specifically around that date. As we all know, it was when the ADA passed a lot of wonderful rules, which allowed for individuals with disabilities to be supported fully and to be given the opportunity, not just around employment, but around a lot of other services to make things more accessible for anyone that identifies with having a disability. Okay, so as I mentioned, we did open in October. We started doing intakes with individuals kind of around picking up on what skills and careers that they were interested in. As you can see here, this is a mural that they put on the outside of our building, and we have a few different murals. If you ever
Johanna,
yes,
sorry, the slide is not moving.
oh, that's so weird. Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, let's try this again. Can you all see this? Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we now see the mural.
Okay. Okay, so here's the mural. On our left, we have a teacher that is sharing with the student around the awareness of pride and the importance of how individuals should be supported with disabilities. And then in the middle, this is an individual who I believe is someone who identifies with being on the spectrum, and they are working on a computer, and I believe they are doing math. And then to our far right here, we have a physician working with a young child and their mother in a doctor's office. All right, let's see. Can I continue with these slides? Oh, nope. Okay, I am going to, this is really embarrassing. I apologize, because every time I try to share, my pictures aren't moving.
Do you want to send it to me, and maybe I
think I'm so sorry. I believe you do have it. Are you able to check? Because I can't, nothing's moving.
Can you by chance put it in Google Slides? I think maybe that.
Okay.
But
sorry, everyone.
It's okay. I think this has happened to many of us when we thought it was going to work, and then you're like, dang, it's not working.
Do you want to try again, Johanna?
Yes.
Sharing it? Let's see what happens.
Okay, hold on. I think my computer, though, like I said, it's all right. I'm going to try again. Share screen.
video now, and then I'm getting ready to go on another one.
Can everyone see this?
Yes, maybe you should just stick to this.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'll just do this. Okay, here's our lovely Career Center team. In the center, we have Rachel Arpa, who is the commissioner of our MOPD location here at our Central West office, and also downtown at our LaSalle location. And then in the center as well, we have Christina McLean. She is our deputy commissioner. And then the other individuals, our coworkers, Jocelyn is also in this lovely picture. And to our far left, we have a American Sign Language interpreter. To our far right, we have another American Sign Language interpreter. And then there is our program director, who is Lauren Huberman. She is here. And yes, I'm going to continue. Let's see. All right, so overview of our Career Center, some of the things that we highlighted in our mission statement that we believe are very important to the job seekers or the individuals that come into our Career Center. So it is our models center on the right of the job seeker to follow their desired career goals, as well as opening new pathways of opportunities. We partner with employers to ensure that qualified candidates that meet their employment needs while providing individualized support and training. Okay. And as I mentioned earlier, we have a City Hall location, which is at 121 North LaSalle Street, located at room 104. And then we have our Central West Community Center, which is located at 2102 West Ogden Ave. And it's pretty hard to miss because there are tons of murals on the outside of the building running along Ogden and to the side streets. Here we have, within our Career Center, we were able to get 3 lovely computers purchased to help individuals around accessibility with our keyboards. All 3 keyboards are colored in yellow to be able to support individuals that may have difficulty around low vision or complete vision. We also have 3 different mouses and keyboards, like I said again, that are assistive pieces of technology for any individual. So we have one that works specifically with JAWS, another that works with, it's like speak to text. I'm forgetting the name properly, but these are some of the different services. So if anyone, once they begin working with us in our Career Center, we are able to allow the individual to come in and use these computers, whether it be to apply for jobs independently, whether it be to, apply for DRS, or whether it be just to get some assistance with like resumes or cover letters. Okay, in order for us to assist within our Career Center, we ask that the individual be a City of Chicago resident. The individual can be 16 years of age or older. There's no age discrepancy. We will work with someone as long as they feel they are able to work. We are more than happy to assist. The individual does have to identify with having a disability. Again, we don't need to see paperwork to identify that the individual identifies with having a disability, but as long as they state to us they are having a barrier with employment or just having some difficulties, we are more than happy to assist. And then, like I mentioned, the individual just has to be open to looking for some assistance around employment. Another thing that has come up a few times is, do we provide job coaching? We unfortunately do not provide job coaching, but we can partner with IDHS, and we can work within doors to assist an individual if they are looking for support around a job coach. So within our Career Center, as I mentioned again, we do work with individuals around resumes, cover letters, job search, application assistance, goal setting and career exploration, interview preparation. We work with the individual on how to discuss or to disclose about what reasonable accommodations may look like to them, because as we know, reasonable accommodations look very different to each individual. And I think that's really important to emphasize, because sometimes when we go into a work setting, individuals or sometimes employers say, oh, well, what's the accommodation? And sometimes it might take that individual a little bit of time to write down and kind of really think about how they would best feel suited for the accommodation that they're requesting. We provide benefits counseling. And we also have access again to the computers with assistive technology. We have a mentorship program, which I'm a part of, and my colleague who isn't here named Jeannie. This is our second year running the mentorship program. And basically it is an opportunity for mentees and mentors to be able to connect with one another and to get extra assistance around some of the skills that we already are assisting with, but to have it from a outside perspective around employers, like for instance with Rush University partnering with Granger. We have Chicago PD assisting this year, so it just allows the mentees with extra support and access to other individuals. And then we also can assist individuals with like referral services such as DRU, which is our disability resource unit here. We have Home Mod, which is another program that we run. So just some other service within MOPD. And then lastly, we assist with like retention and technology supports. And here we have a layout of kind of how the different phases work within MOPD and our Career Center. So in phase 1, it's the recruitment phase where we might be looking at different websites, social media events, and referrals in city departments. We then, again, will help to discuss around accessibility needs. We will then explore kind of the experiences and the education that the individual may have, and then looking a bit further into the essential needs. So ensuring that a client has access to benefits counseling, ensuring that the individual is aware of like SSI and SSDI and what those impacts could be. Then in phase 2, we're looking a bit more at the readiness component of it and beginning to explore those job applications, really trying to dig in deeply around the goals and the different things that they might be trying to work towards. So understanding those skills, reviewing those cover letters, reviewing the resumes. And then again, really making the emphasis that it is okay and it is appropriate for the individual to start to talk if they are offered a position about what specific accommodations they need, understanding the rights around the ADA. And then again, down here we have, sorry, my screen, I'm going to turn it a little. So we're beginning to kind of wrap up the job application process and then focus more directly in on the interview preparation, mock interviews, doing those 5-minute elevator speeches. We then go a little further into once the individual is placed in the job, what that may look like. So we're looking at the retention. We're checking in, I would say, within the first 90 days, once they're employed, we want to check in immediately. Then a little bit further down the road, we're checking in to make sure that those specific accommodations they may have asked for have been given. So for example, I'm working with an individual that was hired with Shirley Ryan of Lorien Children's Hospital, and they are working with youth and educate within the youth and education department. So I followed up a few different times just to make sure that things are running smoothly, making sure that the accommodations were given. And it's really great because, sometimes we all know that individuals that identify with having disabilities sometimes don't always feel that their voices or their needs are being met. And it's really great to know that majority of the people that are supported by all of us and all of the great work that we're doing, once there's that bit of support, they feel more able to manage things more on their own independently. And I'm now going to pass it over to my colleague, Jocelyn.
Okay, thanks, Johanna. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the other services that we have at MOPD. Next slide, Johanna. Okay, these are some of the services that we have. We have information and referral. This is the Disability Resources Unit, and they provide a personal assistance program that's a homemaker assistance. We provide up to 6 hours a week, and that could be anywhere from helping the individual with laundry, going to do the shopping or helping around the house. And we also have connect with meal food options. If they qualify for home delivered meals, then we can provide that. Otherwise, we do give them resources as far as food pantry is concerned. One of our most popular services at MOPD is the home modification program, because a lot of individuals need their home to be more accessible for them to be able to go in or out of their home. That could be a ramp, a lift, but I think a majority of the requests that they have is the kitchen and bathroom. In order to qualify for the home modification program, of course, you have to live in Chicago, and they can their service is with all ages. You have to meet low or moderate income, and then they will do an assessment. Now, one thing, the information and referral, they can provide services up to the age of 59. But home modification, career center, it doesn't matter how much, how old the person is. For me, I'm a benefits counselor. So I talk to individuals who are getting SSI or SSDI, and they're kind of wondering, well, if I go to work, what's going to happen to my benefit? Because the last thing I need to do is go to work for a few hours and lose my benefits, which is not the case. So I provide that benefits counseling. And then we do have a disability awareness training. What it does is we provide it's more like a disability etiquette training. And that can be provided to your agencies as well. And the last thing is we have assistive technology. These are tools that include adaptive software, voice recognition, anything that can help you. Next slide. Next slide, Johanna.
I heard you. It's not working.
I think we're down to the contact information. And okay.
Yes.
So if you need to get a hold of us, the Career Center is 312, that should be 746-5773. And next slide. And this is just how to get to 2102 West Ogden. This is where Johanna and I are working from. And last slide is, do you have any question?
Does anyone have any questions?
I have a question about assistive technology. Like, what kinds of help do you offer around that?
Well, the example that they have here, this is not mine and Johanna's expertise. So I would advise you to call MOPD at 312-746-5. Let me not mess up that phone number. Their number is 312-744-7050 or 312-746-5773. And you can ask them specifically as far as what kind of assistive technology and tools that they can provide for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Jocelyn and Johanna.
You're welcome.
I see that Jessica has her hand raised.
Hi, Jessica.
Thank you guys for that awesome presentation. I'm going to be honest, I had a client call in the beginning, so I missed a good few minutes of it. I wanted to know how, so I apologize if I asked this question and you already talked about it.
Okay.
But, I have a client who could really use this service, this assistance. What would be the quickest and fastest way I can get them?
So the quickest thing to do would be to call our main line phone number. And what you can do is just if they're comfortable with calling, they can just leave a voicemail, and then myself or the 4 other career placement counselors will reach out. And as long as, like we stated earlier, they live in Chicago and they identify with having a disability, we will be more than willing to assist in whatever way that we can. So yeah, just give us a call, or you can even go to the City of Chicago's website, and they're on the website, it does mention our career center. That might be an easier link to share with this individual, and then they can kind of decide, you know, how they want to go about reaching us, whether it be by phone, email.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so
You're
much. I
welcome.
appreciate it. And I'm so sorry. I know you just said the
No, you're
proper
good, you're good, you're good.
the phone number. Can you drop it in the chat?
Yes.
Thank
Jocelyn,
you
is
so
that
much.
one not correct on the PowerPoint, or can I just?
Yeah, the
good.
numbers are switched. So if
Okay,
you drop
got
that
it.
in there, and then
I
I'll be sure
gotcha.
to
I will
send
do
these
that now.
slides. Yeah.
Anyone else have any questions? Oh, awesome. It's in the chat.
Hello, it's Kisha from Prairie State College.
Yes.
It was mentioned, and it's a good point, that clients who are receiving income from disability, they are very kind of apprehensive to even, if I refer them even to the job center here, there is pushback. What is the correct way to deal with that client so they know they're not going to lose their benefits? So can you answer that a little bit more?
Yes.
How can I explain that to clients?
Okay, Keisha, the best thing to do if they are receiving SSI or SSDI and they're wondering, well, what's going to happen to my benefits? The best thing is for them to give me a call, because every situation is different. And I do have to ask them a few questions before we can even do benefits counseling. And my phone number is 312-746-5743. And I'll put that on the chat.
Thank you.
Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, question. So I guess this is such a good resource. This is good information, and I'm wondering like how like I guess we can share this. Is there like are you all can we share this also, not just with the AJCs? Sorry, I'm at home on my family's home. I guess I was like wondering if maybe we could drop some of like the flyers out to like public assistance, the family resource community resource centers, along with AJCs, and is that okay as long as they know that as long as they know that they have to be Chicago residents to receive this, correct? It's okay that we're like sharing all this information out there?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, well, this is very exciting, like a very new office and very much needed office. And I'm so excited because a lot of people can definitely utilize you as a resource. Like Kish has a question, or is your hand just still raised from before?
Sorry. Yep.
Okay, Harmania.
I'm just curious about like what kind of relationships you all have with like employers and what's that like?
So in regards to like the employer relationships, oftentimes it will be like our program director or like our deputy commissioner making the connections with like the different employer companies, such as we have a partnership with Rush, Ranger, Lincoln Park Zoo, UIC. So yeah, that partnership I would say looks good, but I can't really talk too much about it because I don't really work directly where I'm connecting with like different partners, but I would say, I believe that it is pretty strong. There's been some really good turnouts with individuals that are interested in working within those different entities that have been hired. And so that I can share as positive, but I can't really give too much statistical like information or regard to the partnership connections that much. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, can I have, I wanted to ask one more thing. So if we do share the information, is there a particular flyer you want us to use, or do you want us, like, is there something that you would like us to distribute when we
So
talk
I
about
am going to
the
do this
services?
now. I'm going to share, give me 1 second, the Career Center's flyer, and then I'm going to put it in the chat. So bear with me, everyone. And then once you have that, you can share that out with any individual that might be interested. Give me 1 second.
And it's possible to even like post it at the American Job Center, say, like yeah, okay.
Let's see.
You can even send it to me, Johanna,
Okay.
like later. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And I'll be sure to send out a thank you email following up.
Yeah, no problem.
I had a question about how many clients have you served thus far? Like
It's a lot.
a lot. Okay.
I would say within, I mean, individual, I'll just give you an example. So each of us have about 30 different job seekers that we're working with. In total, I would say we've seen maybe about 270 so far within a year. So
Wow. Okay.
a lot of people.
And do you follow up with that client, the job seeker, for like a set period of time, or is it just when they tell you that they've received that they obtained a
So
job?
once the individual has received the job, we try to follow up within the first few days, and then we'll follow up. We do, I believe it's 90, Jocelyn, quote me on this. Is it 90, 18? What is it? I forget.
The follow-up for retention, it's
Yes.
30, 60, 90 days.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Wow, that's great. That's really
Yes.
amazing. Roxanne coming with the questions. I'm so happy.
I have another one. So I apologize. I might have missed this. Is there a time frame of how long it would take for you to reach out? If there is, we totally understand. You all government. It's to
Say
be
that
expected. It's hard.
one more time. Are you asking, is there a time frame in regard to when we reach out, or is there a time frame in regard to when the individual will find employment? That I was a little confused.
Actually, that's a good one too. That's another question that'd be good to answer. But usually, what I was trying to ask was, what's the initial, from the initial contact, how much time would they expect for you to do a follow up and call them back?
Oh, that happens within 1 to 2 business days.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna just share
And
this.
then what's the usual time frame, if the success rate of how long it would take them to find employment? What is the usual
So
time frame
that's
for that?
a tricky little question. I always say the more engaged and the more proactive an individual is in the process, I think the turnaround is going to be a lot quicker. But honestly, it can take 3 months, it can take 6 months, it can take sometimes up to a year. So I always say if the individual is open to really being very active in getting the resume corrected, making sure the cover letter is tailored and corrected. I would say that it's going to be a lot quicker, but if there is somewhat of a little bit of pull to try to get the individual really engaged and looking with us, it can take a bit longer.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Roxanne. Anyone else have any questions? Nope. Okay. Take that as I wanted to ask one more question. Do you partner with current I know Annixter actually presented with us a couple weeks ago, Annixter Center. So I'm just wondering, do you have sort of like solid relationships with community-based or organizations
Yes.
currently? Yeah.
We-
Okay.
Go ahead, Jocelyn. I'll
We
let-
do have, we do have partnerships with other community-based organizations, and we do a partners meeting that we just had yesterday. We do that about twice a year, just to be connected with our partners.
Fantastic. Well, a lot of folks here are career pathway navigators, so I'm sure, and we as Scale It appreciate you being here, Jocelyn and Johanna.
Yeah, no problem.
Are there any other questions? Last time.
I do want to add that on November 15th, MOPD is going to host a resource fair. It's going to be at 2102 West Ogden. So we will send you the flyer when we finalize the community flyer. So that way you can share that with your clients, individuals that you work with, so that way they can take advantage of the agencies that are going to be here with valuable resources.
Oh,
It's
great.
gonna
And
be,
even we can possibly, I mean, this is an opportunity for us to find out too about the resource fair as well.
Actually, Scale It is requested a table. So
Okay, I was gonna say.
and it's November 15th. 2102 West Ogden is from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and we do have a parking lot.
Ooh, that's great. Well, I know that some of us then will be seeing you very soon. In person. That's great.
I
Any
just
other
wanted to say,
questions?
this is Susie. I was just going to say that in the past, in another job, I worked with employment with folks that always use the benefits advocate services to like really understand how working impacted their benefits, and that was always such a good experience. So I like, to anyone here, if you have anyone who's worried about that, obviously this is just such a great resource to get a really clear understanding of that, because it's like, as Jocelyn said, it's different for everybody, and I really appreciate that you guys are there to help with that.
Thank you. At one point, we were actually being funded by Social Security under the Ticket to Work program. And unfortunately, we lost that funding. It was awarded to a different agency. However, I am keeping up with my certification. So I am I'm certified as far as providing that information. And I do have a close relationship with Social Security as well. So please refer people that need benefit counseling.
One sec. I think I should, I'm not sure if this was added. So Suburban Career Pathway Navigators, we have funding in order for us to assist individuals with disabilities, are trying to get back into the workforce, 16 and older, and are residents of the suburban Cook County area. So, when I meet somebody that's not eligible for benefits because they're residents of Chicago, now I know who I can refer them to if they are looking for, assistance in this method or in this manner. And then, if you encounter any individuals that you can't service, maybe you can refer them to us and we can see how we can assist them. We assist with transportation, that could be Ventra or gas cards. And then we're constantly looking for job fairs, any ways to assist them with their goals. So I wanted to add that tidbit if that wasn't previously mentioned. And that's the Suburban Navigators. So it's Hedmania, Candace, Mandeep, and I.
Awesome. Thanks, Roxanne. That's awesome that you just told us all about Scale It and the suburban. So the suburban career navigators can also access the mayor's office, but the clients themselves have to be in the city. That's right.
Yeah, with the mayor's office for people with
Okay.
disabilities, because we work for the city of Chicago. We
Right.
can only service individuals who live in Chicago, but if you do refer, let's say, for example, for benefits counseling, you're like, well, I don't know where to refer this individual. Please feel free to give me a call and I will give you where to refer those individuals. When a client or individuals call us and if we are not the correct agency, we just don't let them, like, oh yeah, we're not the agency. We always refer them to the appropriate agency. So they do walk away with information of where to go. Now, for benefits counseling, what I have done too, if they just have a quick question, I will give them the answer. So I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you don't live in Chicago. I'm not
Right,
gonna talk to you. So everyone is welcome to reach out to MOPD.
Well, Roxanne, shout out to you for
It clicked. I'm like, wait, we have a way to contribute, it's
Yes.
or like there's a reason why we were meeting. So it makes sense. Thank you so much. It helps because sometimes we can't as readily like help them out in the moment, and we're thinking like, what can we do? And now we know there's MOPD. Yes. Thanks.
So Gabe, to answer your response, yes, we do get referrals from doors quite often, and yeah, we're a working team.
Well, Johanna and Jocelyn, just for you to know that Scale It is also there as a resource for you as well. Are there any more questions? I'm going to actually just put in this survey if you don't mind taking it. It takes like all of maybe 10 seconds. But I really appreciate you both being here, giving your knowledge, sitting with us for this in-service learning circle. And I hope everyone has a good day, unless there's any more questions, because we do have until 12:30. All right, Jessica just referred someone to your service.
Yay, we look forward to supporting them. I hope everyone has a great rest of their, as I like to say, hump day, and stay dry, and you all have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.